ball. Screwed me. I'll never forget that. He'll never be a Waller Street hustler ever again. Ever again. But no, the Raiders, man, Jimmy G. Oh, no. He was talking about Shanahan, how he didn't let him cook. Said McDaniels is going to let him cook. Will Curry cook tonight? I'm going to play this for you. Bomani Jones on his podcast, The Right Time, and the Game Theory on HBO, had this to say about Stephen Curry. Listen to this.
It said somebody else said this, but it was a good point. No, it was Tim Legler who said this. I'm sorry. He's like, Mike was always in attack mode. Like, you know, that LeBron, you know, I'm going to get everybody involved. You know, we might do this. No, Mike was always coming at you. But them dudes, you see it in their eyes when they're in ISO on Mike. Keeping in mind, that's the ISO era of basketball where if you were guarding Michael Jordan, you were by yourself. You were the only person who really could do anything about this. Nah, man. He was outright terrified. And I bring this up not to talk about LeBron, but is Steph Curry honestly the closest to that at this point? Because, like, if you are guarding Steph, what can you do?
Besides call for help.
What and help only go up so far because everybody is so spread out all over the place. Like,
Stephen Curry, most feared player since Michael Jordan. Those are strong words.
I mean, like, we're talking about feared offensively, correct? In the half court, like we need to drill this down a little.
No, we don't. I don't think we do. You
just think most feared overall?
Just most when he steps on the floor, you're like, God damn.
Yeah, I think he's in the mix. I mean, people would throw Kobe in there because of Kobe's status and his accomplishments and everything that he's done. And there's no doubt about it that he's in there. I would put Giannis in that same category. Although,
do people fear Giannis?
I mean, when he's coming downhill, I fear him.
The way other opponents talk about Giannis.
Back-to-back MVPs.
I don't know if they fear Giannis. They may respect Giannis. But do they fear him? I don't know.
Kevin Durant.
I'm
just trying to make the argument outside of Steph because I know Steph's an easy one to make in this market. I'm literally just presenting some of the other players.
I hear you, but you don't have to do that.
Kobe, I'm thinking I want to think like that.
Here's where my mind goes when I hear that soundbite. When I hear that soundbite, I say, "Wow, no LeBron James, 6'8", 250, 260."
And when he's coming downhill. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's layers to this.
Because I was listening to Mario Chalmers, and say what you want about him.
Mario Chalmers knows hoop.
He knows basketball.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, nobody really feared LeBron James. We don't fear LeBron James on the basketball court.
Well, I
find that surprising.
Well, because I think there's an image, and I think it's an unfair image, of him passing out of the post with J.J. Barea on defense.
Or him missing the entire rim with J.J. Barea, and he's posting them up. I mean, the fact that they don't. Like, Shaquille O'Neal's a good one, 415 certified G. I don't know, man. That's crazy because Curry does come on that floor. The way he took over Game 4 in those NBA Finals and the way he starts cooking, and we've seen it over and over and over again where he has those third-quarter flurries, and you see a team just go back to the bench exasperated. So he can't do anything about it.
Here's what I would say. If we're going to define fear as in while you're on the court, in the half court, in offense, whether you have or don't have the ball, yes, he is the most feared. Once you have the ball, I think you could probably throw 5 or 6 guys into the mix and have a good argument for them. You get what I'm saying, B? Because I think the element that Steph Curry has that Giannis does not have, that some of these other players do not have, is you're not making a concerted effort off ball to fly out at him as he comes off of a double screen, as he comes off of a screen, as he's running a split action or passing the ball. Like, he's as deadly without the ball as he is with the ball, which, I mean, how many guys can you say that about? Even Michael Jordan, you couldn't say that about to the degree of Steph Curry. So in that sense, yeah, I can see where he's coming from. Most feared.
Yeah, it's crazy because Bomani was on the other side of the Warriors for so long. A lot of Warrior fans had, spewed a lot of hate towards him.
I'm a believer that Bomani, and in terms of his sports opinions of on the court, on the field, says a lot of things that don't make a lot of actual athletic sense. He says a whole lot of nothing, and I don't think he played any sports at any level, so I don't think he understands how to break things down. Because if you listen to some of the stuff that he says, it sounds ridiculous. I'm like, dog, dude, what are you talking about?
Take it you're not a Bomani Jones fan.
Oh, I think he's brilliant, but I also
He's a
think,
smart individual.
No, I
dude.
think he's brilliant, but I also think he says a whole lot of like when we talk breaking down a game as the game just happened.
That's not his role.
That's not his strength.
That's not his lane.
And I'd say the same
That's
thing
not
about
his
Pablo
lane.
Torre and some of the
Yeah,
other
that's not his
really,
lane.
really, really smart people that are out there. But I think his elements come in other ways.
By the way, Rocco is not happy with you. Rocco's not happy with you at all.
Why is that?
Reardon's ashamed of you being part of the Bruce Mahoney. By the way, shameless shout out, 745. Line them up. 888-957-9570. Shameless shout outs this week. Shout out whoever the hell you want to shout out. Shout out the weather. Shout out the rain for being away for a couple days. Shout out your local playground that you get to take your kids to. And make sure, you know what? I'm starting to become like you when it comes to playgrounds. Baby Ches is running around the playground. Clean up after yourself, people.
Feel me?
Stop leaving trash around
Feel
for these
me?
kids. And these kids, you know they don't know any better. They're picking stuff up. How many times I got to knock something out of these kids' hands? Clean up after yourself at these playgrounds. I take that personal.